Okay guys, it's a moment of truth. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm such a Sega fanboy. I mean, look I've tried like a million times to find that Sega experience with clone consoles and all sorts of stuff. But anyways, it's here, I'm pumped. Let's do it. Let's open it up and see what we got. Oh, no way! And there's a handwritten note from Analogue. All right, let's read it together. This is like a historic moment. Dear RetroRalph, we regret to inform you that every YouTuber in existence has already reviewed the Mega SG. We had one earmarked for you, but Metal Jesus Rocks needed 10, so he got yours. Have fun anyway. Thanks, Analogue. What? Oh, son of a bitch! Hey guys, like I said, this has been reviewed a million times. So I'm not gonna go into depth on the system because there's just so many reviews already out on the internet about that. But I did wanna play one of my favorite Sega CD games and to see like how easy it is to set this up to run a Sega CD game. I also wanted to mention the 8-bit DO controllers are really cool. I love these things. Now keep in mind, dude, everyone keeps calling them 8-bit DO. I don't think that's correct. I think it's 8-bit DO because it's Nintendo 8-bit DO. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I think it's kind of funny. I could be totally wrong, but it's bugging me because I think it's 8-bit DO for Nintendo, but I could be wrong. Anyways, I have had these. These are super awesome. I have both the Bluetooth one and the 2.4 gigahertz wireless one. What I will say is the 2.4 gigahertz wireless one with a Genesis is probably really simple because when you plug it in, it just pretty much works. It just works out of the box. Where the Bluetooth one, you do have to get it to sync. I haven't had really a lot of issues, but I'm thinking this one, if you just want plug and play, work really good. All right, so let's see if I can get this thing configured on the Sega CD. So I'm not reading the manual. I'm just assuming this goes here, right? And bring it a little closer, and it looks like there is an option on the side to remove that. Oh, and so that's gonna go right in here. I don't want to force it, but it's not looking like it's going very easily. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so it's in. It's in. I'm gonna plug it up to HDMI. So let's fire it up and give it a shot. This is awesome. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. Guys, this screen, not the screen, but the resolution, excuse me, looks beautiful. I mean, this is the best I've ever seen this game look. So to be able to play a Sega CD game, you know, in 1080p is pretty sweet. Wow, I'm super impressed by the way this looks. So just so you guys know, there's a couple different menu options. You can go in here and say settings, and there's several different video options. You can go in and do screen size and scalars and scan lines. So you should do a normal scan line there. We get back out of this. Looks pretty good with scan lines. All right, guys, so I'm not kidding when I put cart after cart after cart after cart, after cart, after cart, and they all worked flawlessly. I don't know what else to say, guys. They honestly, Analogue, this is a flawless execution. It is completely compatible with everything I could throw at it. I literally threw the kitchen sink at this thing, guys. I did a 196-in-1 China sort of multi-cart. I did the Mega EverDrive. I did homebrews, did basically everything. I mean, you're gonna pay a premium for this system, but if you're a Sega Genesis fan, I don't think there's a better experience. Alright guys, so I want to show you a little bit more about what this thing can do. So in game I want to show you a couple of cool options that you have. So we'll do Streets of Rage 2. I can't get enough Streets of Rage. I know I cover a lot of Streets of Rage on here, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so on the joystick, there's on the controller actually, there's a option where you can go into different settings for the game. So there's various video settings. There's the resolution of the game. I have it set to 1080p at 60 hertz, so 60 frames per second. Sorry, if you go to, I'm still trying to get used to this menu, hold on. If you go to screen size, you can, you know, kind of mess with the screen size a little bit. I noticed that 4:3 looks really good because that's the original aspect ratio, and for some reason I had to mess with the height. I did the 5x height and it filled the screen the way I wanted. Then outside of that, there's different scalers. I don't really like the scalers because it gives it that smoothed over look. I'm not a big fan of that. But the scan lines look pretty good. So if you do like normal scan lines, there you can see it looks pretty good. We'll start the game that way and then we can kind of mess with it a little bit more. Watch so you can see the scan lines on Axle. I haven't looked at hybrid scan lines, so it's hybrid scan lines, I don't know. Looks pretty cool too, and then you can, oh. I think it looks pretty good with scan lines actually. The one thing I noticed is this, the recreation of this whole entire game it's perfect. But I noticed that with everything. It's really perfect. I mean, one of the things that's funny, if you listen to the YouTube reviews, you'd almost be like, yeah, it's better than the actual original Genesis, just because it does seem like the sounds are a little bit better. There, as far as the music goes and things like that, seems like a little bit higher quality, which could be possible, but to me it sounds, you know, just from doing a comparison, it sounds as good as my Gen 1 Genesis. So, but the picture quality is just amazing. It looks so good. And I've gotten my Genesis to look close to this with different upscalers and stuff, but this is obviously, it's as best I've ever seen this game look. Here, I'll mess with the scan lines again. There's no scan lines. It looks really good either way. It just looks so vibrant. That's the thing I just love about it. It looks so vibrant. It'll be interesting to see, so I'm going to pause this for a second. It'll be interesting to see what Analogue tends to do going forward. I'm sure there'll be different firmware updates and things like that. In theory, an FPGA could be programmed for the 32X2. I have no idea whether they have intentions to do that later on down the road, but I really like this thing, man. This is it's a great product. The thing is, so what I want to recommend to you guys is my good friend, the Wicked Gamer and Collector. He goes and does tons of videos on Sega Genesis clone consoles. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this thing is cheap. It's pretty expensive. So if you're looking for something that maybe does a good job recreating the Genesis experience without the huge price tag, you might want to go and check out his channel. You should check out his channel anyway, but I'm going to leave some links in the description of his channel. I'm going to actually leave a link at the end of this video too. You should absolutely go check him out. He does a lot of packages from China, which he calls package from China. I'm not doing it as good as him, but anyways, go check him out. Super cool guy. He likes a lot of arcade stuff just like me, so you'll find a lot of his information really valuable. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, please please subscribe to the channel, please leave your comments below. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.